Hello guys and welcome to this War Thunder post commentary. This time I am taking out the P51 Mustang with the Man of War skin by Terremoto. I am squadded up with Covoflyingace, but I will call him just Covo because it's easier to say. This is the new P51 with the new flight model and new 50 cals and everything, so it flies a little bit different than it did in my last P51 video. It's still pretty similar though, just that the damage can be different. To my surprise, there is no bombers on the American team, so this will result in a lot of dogfights instead of just hordes of enemies trying to take out single bombers. Okay, so 2 minutes later, we are at about 3 kilometers altitude, just spotting my first enemy. You probably won't see it, it's just a dot in the distance about 8 kilometers out. We will later see that it is a TU-2. Still flying in formation, about 200 meters from each other. I see Saper just in front of us, and so I tell Kovo to keep climbing because Saper is going after the TU-2, and he's lucky enough to avoid the cannon rounds of the TU, so he doesn't get hit. The dead aircraft just flew by me and disappeared. Apparently, planes despawn once the player loads off. Spotting my second enemy, about 8 kilometers out this time as well. You probably won't see this dot either, because YouTube compresses the videos quite a lot. So if you see him, it will just be one single dark pixel on your monitor. Looking down below to see if there are any enemies coming up on us, but no one closer than 5 kilometers, so we head off in the direction of well, I wouldn't be able to pronounce that name even if I tried to, so I won't even try. 3 enemies over there, but we follow this Yak 3 instead because we have greater chance of taking him out if he is alone. Now he goes into a full dive, tries to escape P51 by diving. Maybe not the brightest, because P51s are great at diving, and if you're not German then you won't outdive it. So reaching my max speed here, trying not to rip my wings off. Kovo is trying to put some shots in, but misses. Trying to line up shots here, but I have no idea what is up and what is down, so it's difficult to lead. Put a few shots in, now rip his wing off. Put some extra shots in just to make sure that I am the one who gets the kill. because there are always some players down below trying to snag the kills off of dead enemies. Try to get out of the clouds as fast as possible, because as long as you are in the clouds you won't spot anyone and you won't get any kills just flying in the clouds. See a few enemies up here. Yak 3s, LA 5s and so on. All of them are really high up though, so not really expecting to get any kills soon. Although that Yak 3 is coming down, he has a Typhoon on him, but the Typhoon breaks off. I was really expecting the Yak 3 to go head on with me, but for some reason he did it. Instead he goes into a dive, going down into the fireball below the clouds. And I obviously follow him with Covo right behind me. Now, I don't see him here. That means he is up in the clouds again, and yep, right above me. Hold the plane into a vertical climb, rapidly closing the distance, trying to put some shots in here, but all of them miss. 300 meters out, a few second bursts, take his wing off, a few more bursts, set him on fire to make sure he's absolutely going down. Still follow him down though, to make sure no one else tries to get the kill. See a fireball over here. Try to mark the most dangerous player. A conga line is forming up, so I target the one at the end of it. He's breaking off, but I still try to kill him and set him on fire and critically damage his wing. Now, when I turn around here, you will see that he is going down, but the Corsair is trying to put shots into him to get the kill, and that is a problem. People are trying to steal dead people, or trying to steal kills from dead enemies, so please don't do that. 2 enemies are left, and we have no idea where they are, so me and Covo are trying to form a formation again and climb, because you are always better off with altitude. Just telling anyone with ammo left to climb with us, but it will be a while before we see any enemies, so I will cut the video here and get back to you once we are within 8 kilometers of the enemy. So let's skip to it. Okay, so a few minutes later, most of the team has been rearming and refueling, and they have seen the enemies, and most of them have been taken out by the Yak 9 and LA 5. The LA 5 seems the most dangerous, since he has just taken out 2 of our planes. He is taking shots at Covo, as Covo is lining up on the Yak 9. I tried to get a shot in on the LA 5, and apparently 2 shots is enough to take the wing off the LA 5. Meanwhile, Covo is lining up on this Yak 9, so I try to be around him just in case Cova needs some assistance, but the Act-9 gets taken out, and that was the last enemy. So the game is over. I got awarded with 4 kills, and I didn't get shot once. So let's skip to the results screen, shall we? Okay, here is the results. A whole bunch of awards for taking out a bunch of enemies and getting streaks and things. Terror of the Sky, and Multi Strike and Avenger. Finish on top of the team, get the highest scores of both teams. Walk off with 70,000 lines. And here you can see the custom hanger that I use. It is made by Robert3579. And yeah, that's the game. Hope you enjoyed. But before that, spot a T-44 in the cab zone. Put a shot straight into its engine.